My name is Caleb. I'm the head of coffee at Bear Leaf Coffee Company in Barron, Wisconsin. We're very excited to introduce you to our at-home brewing series. Please follow along and enjoy learning how to brew coffee in your home.
Welcome back to our home brewing series. Today we're going to take some time to talk about espresso home brewing. Espresso in the United States has become very popular, especially with the advancement of espresso machines for at-home use. Many people over the years have enjoyed espresso inside of cafes across the US, but have decided that they want to be able to bring this art and craft into their home. The challenge with home espresso is that so oftentimes there's not good education made available for you, and so today we want to take some time to share with you some of the things that we know from our craft and industry so that you can have a better experience at home. Today we're going to be brewing our award-winning Midnight Stargazer Espresso. This is a 3-coffee blend of coffees from El Salvador, Costa Rica, and Ethiopia. As we begin conversation with espresso, we need to understand that pulling espresso is truly a science. There are some great organizations across the country that help us understand the science behind espresso and what that means, primarily driven by the SCA, or the Specialty Coffee Association, that has helped us to understand the parameters that we should properly use for pulling espresso. As we talk with the SCA, their standard recipe is for us to pull 18 grams of coffee directly into our portafilter basket. We would pull then 20 to 30 grams worth of espresso into our cup at a time of 20 to 30 seconds. It is important to note that these are parameters, and they're both large parameters that can unfortunately yield inconsistent results with how big of variances they have on their weights and their times. They're a great place to start and to begin experimenting and learning in your home to taste and to identify what you like and don't like. Today though, here at Bear Lake, we would like to share with you some more specific parameters to help you dial in your Midnight Stargazer. Our recipe is going to be this. We are going to dose, instead of 18 grams into our portafilter, 19 grams. We are going to pull 30 grams of espresso at a window of 25 to 30 seconds. I'm going to turn around and show you and demo to you how we should go about this. The first thing that we're going to do when we have our portafilter out of our brew head is to dry it out. We're going to set our rag down and take up our portafilter and set it on our gram scale. We're going to make sure our scale is zeroed out. And we're going to dose espresso. I've already pulled multiple shots on this machine today, and so I actually expect that our weight inside of our portafilter is a little low. The scale confirms that we're at 16.5 grams. Again, our target goal here is 19 grams. So I'm going to place our portafilter back in my grinder and continue to dose coffee until I've reached my target weight, 18.7. 18.9. For today, this is where we're going to stop. As we consider espresso, it is important to note that nailing your target weight in many cases is very, very difficult. And so we have parameters that we like to encourage people to use of a half a gram higher or lower than their target weight. In our case, that would mean that we could pull up to 19.5 grams or as low as 18.5 grams. Once our espresso is dosed into our portafilter, we're going to take our tamp and press firmly and directly down onto the portafilter without turning the tamp. We do not want to create slants that could cause channeling inside of our espresso. What channeling means is that water flows heavily to one side of the grind bed or the other, only extracting espresso out of one half of your coffee puck. By keeping our tamp level on our grind, we ensure that we have an even extraction through the entire bed of our coffee. Once our portafilter is ready, we're going to set that aside and grab a steam pitcher or a small decanter and place it under our brew head and purge a small amount of water. This just simply helps heating your brew head. We then take our portafilter and we place it inside of our brew head and place our demi-tasse cups on our scale Make sure that our scale is turned on and zeroed out. We begin our extraction, again looking for 30 grams of extracted espresso over a course of 25 to 30 seconds. As our espresso weight and volume is growing, we will turn our espresso machine off when we have reached 30 grams and evaluate our time. In this instance, we nailed it. We hit 30.8 grams at a pull time of 26 seconds. At this point, we simply enjoy our espresso or combine with milk to build a beautiful cappuccino or latte. Thanks for joining us today, and enjoy your Midnight Stargazer.